Doctors knew something was wrong when she laughed at her kids being shot. It is True Crime Tuesday, and I'm coming to you with another doozy. Like I always tell you guys, make sure you like and turn on the notifications because you do not want to miss the episode. Let's get into this crazy story. In May of 1983, Elizabeth Diane Downs showed up to a hospital bleeding from a gunshot wound. She told doctors that she was shot by a carjacker who also shot her 3 children, who were 3, 7, and 8 years old. The 7-year-old was sadly pronounced dead upon arriving to the hospital. However, the 8-year-old and the 3-year-old did survive, but the 8-year-old suffered a stroke that left her unable to speak for several months, and the 3-year-old was permanently paralyzed from the waist down. It was said that Diane often visited the hospital to try to keep her 8-year-old from talking while she was recovering from a stroke. Can you imagine the fear this girl must have had knowing that the person who tried to take her life was her mother, and her mother was often visiting her, like pretending that nothing ever happened? Thankfully, Diane's tactics didn't work because the moment that baby was able to speak, the first thing she said was, "My mother shot me." What's even more disgusting and disturbing about a mother who shot her own children is why she shot her own children. She was in a relationship with a man who did not want to have kids, so her big idea and plan was to eliminate them altogether. And what's even more disturbing than that is that during every interview or conversation that she had about her kids, she laughed, she giggled, she smirked. There was no remorse, no sorrow, no anything, just pure evil. This crazy case shocked the nation, and Diane was eventually convicted and sentenced to life plus 20 years. Personally, I don't think that was long enough. I mean, that's just me. Diane is still currently serving her sentence. However, she continues to seek parole. She was even denied as recent as 2025. I also heard that at some point while she was in prison, she escaped. She escaped and got pregnant. The audacity of you to go out and make another child. Of course, she went back to prison and was not allowed to be a part of the new child's life. Diane's oldest surviving child is in her 50s now, and she's been very vocal about her mother and her journey of just healing and moving on. She's done interviews with Oprah and on ABC News. Y'all already know there's a book about this story, and there's also a TV movie that aired in 2 parts in 1989 starring Farrah Fawcett. This was called Small Sacrifices. My question to you is, do you believe that Diane was born evil, or did obsession and lust and stupidity turn her into a monster? Dr.